Today I am going to teach you chapter 6, manufacturing industries. Last day I taught you till importance of manufacturing industries and how manufacturing industries develop our national economy. Today I will teach you industrial location and some classification of industries or some types of industries. Okay. So first topic today is the industrial location. We know industry are not found everywhere. Okay, we need some favorable condition for growing industry. Clear? So some favorable conditions are like raw materials, then availability of water, then skilled laborers, then transport and communication system, then capital mean money, then demand in market and many more things. Okay. The first one is the raw material. Raw material is very much important for development of any industry. Okay, so for example, without sugar cane there is no possibility for sugar industry. Then without iron ore or raw iron there is no possibility for iron and steel industry. Okay. Next is the availability of water. Water also used as a raw materials in the industry. For that reason availability of water also play a big role in development, in industrial development. Okay. For that reason we can see maximum huge or large scale industries developed in the river bank area. Clear? Next one is the skilled labor. Skilled and efficient labors are also very much important for development of any industry. Because they produce that product what produce in the industrial region. Then next one is the transport and communication system. When we transport the finished good to the market or when we want to board the raw materials to the industry, then we need some good transport and communication system, efficient transport and communication system. The next one is the capital. Capital or money play big role in development in industrial growth. And next one is the demand in market. Demand in market, I want to say that what is produced in that industry, that should be some demand in that in market, then the industry will develop and grow. These are all the industrial influencing factors for industrial locations. There are fewer also like energy sources like electricity and many more things. Okay, now we will discuss about some classification of industries or some types of industries. Okay, the first one is the according to source of raw material. According to source of raw material we can classify into two categories. Number one is the agro based industry, means when raw materials comes from the agricultural field. For example, jute, cotton textile industries, those are agro based industries. Okay. Next one is the mineral based industries, when raw material used as a mineral comes from a mineral, that those are known as the mineral based industry. For example, iron and steel industry, aluminum smelting industries. Okay, you write this flow chart in your classwork copy. This is very much helpful. Okay. Now next one is the according to main role. When according to main role we can classify industry into two categories. Number one is the basic industry and second one is the consumer industry. Okay. So what is the basic industry? Basic industry is those which supply their products as a raw material to different industries. Those are known as basic industries. For example, iron and steel. Iron and steel used in automobile industry as a raw material. Okay. So this for this reason iron and steel industry known as basic industry. And next one is the consumer industry, when we produce some products which use consumer or we use that product directly. Those kinds of industries are known as consumer industries. For example, sugar industry, paper industry. Okay. The next one is according to or on the basis of capital. Capital means, I told you before, capital means money. Clear? So, according to capital, we can classify industry into two categories. One is large scale industry, when investment is huge. Those are known as large scale industry. For example, iron and steel industry, various automobile industries, those are large scale industries. And when small scale industry means the investment is very low. Okay, those are known as small scale industries. And for example, furniture industries, then toys industries, bread industry, those are known as the small scale industry. Okay. Next one, on the basis of ownership. On the basis of ownership, we can classify industries into four categories. Number one is the public industry, second one is the private industry, third one is joint industry, and the fourth one is the cooperative industries. Okay. So, what is the public industry? Those industries which owned by government. Okay. So, those are known as public industry. And which are the private industries? When some individuals or group of people owned a industry, that is known as private industry. For example, Tisco. Okay. Next one is joint industry. Joint industry means when government and some individual jointly own any industry, that those kinds of industries are known as joint industry. And the next one is the cooperative industries, where the producer and workers are the owner of any industry. Those are known as cooperative industries. For example, for Maharashtra sugar industry is an example of cooperative industries. How? The producer means here farmer, okay, and the workers who work in the industry, those are known as the owner of that industry. For that reason, these are cooperative industry. And the last one, according to their finished good, we can classify industry into two categories. Number one is the heavy industry, and next one is the light industry. Heavy industry means when in those industry which use raw materials, heavy raw materials, also they produce some heavy products, heavy finished goods, those are known as heavy industries. For example, iron and steel industry. And light industry, which industries use light materials, light raw materials, and produce some light products, those are known as light industries. Okay. So, that is it for today. Next day I will teach you in brief agro-based industry, various agro-based industries and some mineral-based industries. Thank you.